It's game day for the Toronto Raptors. Welcome inside the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. Paul Jones and Sherman Hamilton. Sherman, the Hive will be buzzing tonight as the Hornets and the Raptors get after it. And the East, we talked about it before. The East, so tight, such parity that, I mean, the Raptors were in second. Miami wins last night. Indiana wins last night, and all of a sudden they're in fifth.
Yeah, uncontrollable. You sit down for one day, two teams win, and you drop in the standings. But to me, it's a good thing in the Eastern Conference to see that type of competitive nature early in the season. You hope that it stays that way throughout the whole season. And the reality is it puts more importance on game-to-game performance. And this is something that the Raptors have to be very aware of. And if they can't motivate themselves to be aware of it, which I think they will be able to, well, those standings will help motivate them. And the reality is that type of competition in the Eastern Conference is something that we haven't seen for a while. But to me, it's a good thing to see at this point.
Well, the Hornets are a team that, you know, they had a slow start. They rose up to second at one point. They lose to Orlando. They're playing on the back-to-back. This has been traditionally a very tough place to play for the Raptors. They've had their issues here, and when you look at this Hornets team, Sherm, they are much improved from last year, getting offense from a whole bunch of places while focusing on that defense still.
Yeah, and I think one of the most unheralded free agent acquisitions was the fact that Nicholas Batum comes over from Portland, and to me, he's been excellent this season. His ability to shoot the basketball, handle the ball, his passing ability, his overall intellect for the game has really helped this Charlotte team. And the reality is, when you have good backcourt play, you have a chance to stay in games. And we talked about this before. The two Jeremys are playing great basketball as well. So there's solid perimeter play. When you put those three guys together with a Kemba Walker, you have some guys who can get it done in the backcourt.
It's interesting when you look at some of those pickups. Jeremy Lamb really coming off a nothing year in Oklahoma City. Nicola Batum coming off what people call his worst years number-wise in Portland. And Portland and Charlotte signs both of these guys, and they take off. It's all about putting people into the mix. And one of the guys that left that mix that has come to Toronto is Bismack Biyombo. Interesting talking to him at shoot-around. He said, it's nice to be back, but it's just another game. I don't know if I believe that as much.
No, it's always on the list, on the radar when the season starts to play your former team. And Bismack Biyombo understands that it's about the Toronto Raptors and what they're trying to do, but the reality is he knows he wants to help beat his old team. And I think that creates a little bit of motivation, but he was very complimentary of the fact that this organization gave him a chance, gave him his opportunity, put people around him, and really helped him develop his 4 years here. So there's a lot of respect there, but when you come back in another jersey, it's about beating your old team.
Well, it is, and Biyombo in the starting lineup because Jonas Valanciunas is still out. You probably saw him just behind us over our shoulder working at it. There's no timetable set for his return, but he is working diligently to stay in shape so he's ready to go when he gets back in the lineup. You can see the Raptors and the Hornets tonight, 7 o'clock, Sportsnet 1, and here at 7 o'clock that same time on Sportsnet 590, The Fan.